Micron Technology stock investors got some great news from the management team as they highlighted they are now participating extensively in the booming AI market. The area of the AI market that's growing by the tens of billions of dollars per year is the data centers optimized for artificial intelligence. Massive hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, and Meta platforms are spending billions and billions of dollars building new data centers that are optimized for artificial intelligence. That's where NVIDIA is seeing the most substantial growth in its business. So companies that are participating in that category are seeing their businesses thrive. So it was great to see Micron beginning to participate in that market. Let's get more details on its progress in that market from the perspective of management's eyes in their latest quarterly earnings call. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. So management spent a great deal of time discussing the data center market and its position in the data center market. The company's CEO saying that industry server unit shipments are expected to grow in the mid to high single-digit percentage range in calendar year 2024, driven by strong growth in AI servers as well as low single-digit percentage growth for traditional servers. So you can see here that the growth in the AI server segment is going to be faster than the traditional server segment. Companies that need to build servers are aiming to build AI servers because they have a lower total cost of ownership than the traditional servers. Traditional servers, as you might already know, were CPU-based. The core of the server was CPUs. But the trouble with that is that CPU development and improvement had kind of hit a ceiling. It wasn't improving by all that much year over year and over a 5-year period or a 10-year period. However, with these newer AI servers optimized for artificial intelligence, they are based on GPUs, and that's the primary product from NVIDIA. And these GPU-based servers are only in the early stages of seeing these improvements. These GPUs and the AI-optimized servers are just getting underway. So you can have 5, 10, 20, maybe 30 years of this category seeing continued improvement because of innovation, right? NVIDIA is saying every year they're going to innovate and offer a new product for the data center. And so that's driving these huge investments from those massive companies I highlighted earlier to get these new data centers up because that offers lower total cost of ownership. These companies, they have massive computing costs, billions of dollars for companies like Alphabet to process all the computing that's required to run their business, right? For all the data streaming for YouTube, for all the search queries on Google search, they need that computing power. And I'm not even talking about their large language models and AI and products based on AI, just their internal workloads from their existing product categories. So Micron says we see increasing DRAM and NAND content both in traditional as well as AI servers. What that means is these servers are using more RAM and more storage for the newer servers. And that's great news for Micron, right? Because those are its two primary categories, storage and memory. And if these servers are using more of that per server, that's great news for Micron because that's greater demand for Micron's products. They continue to say that their mix of data center revenue reached a record level in 2024, and they expect it will grow significantly from here in fiscal year 2025. So not only did it reach a record level for Micron in 2024, but from an already record level, they expect it to grow significantly from there. That's impressive, right? When you're already at a record level, but you expect your next year to be significantly higher than that. Wow, that's going to be 2 years of phenomenal growth for Micron in the data center segment. And that's great news for Micron Technology stock investors to be sure. This was a category that wasn't going to be, or it wasn't going to be as robust as is coming out right now. 5 years ago, Micron wasn't counting on this market to be such a robust driver of a demand. as we stand today, Micron is now seeing this new category that's going to add billions of incremental revenue to the business in 2025. Management saying they expect HBM, which is high bandwidth memory, total available market to grow from approximately $4 billion in calendar year 2023 to over $25 billion in calendar year 2025. So a 6x increase in this market, where Micron is one of the technology leaders. And when this market grows, Micron is going to capture a meaningful market share. So as a percentage of overall industry DRAM, they expect HBM to grow from 1.5% in 2023 to 6% in calendar year 2025. And that's just 2 years, right? It's expected to continue to grow from there, but just from here to there, that's a 4x increase in the total percentage of market share of overall spending. And Micron is leading in this category, right? Their HBM 3E12 high 36 gigabyte product delivers a 20% lower power consumption than the competition and also provides 50% higher DRAM capacity. So lower power consumption and higher DRAM capacity than the competitors. And so, of course, when someone is deciding which one to purchase, Micron is going to be at close to top of the list because their product is so much better than the competitor's product. It's going to allow them to have pricing power, and it's going to allow them to generate significant demand in a category that's growing so substantially. So you can understand why management is saying that they expect their revenue, even after a record year in 2024 in this segment, they expect it to grow significantly from here. So their HBM is sold out for calendar year 2024 and 2025, with pricing already determined for this time frame. So for their product is sold out for essentially 2 years. People that want its products are now going to make orders for the year 2026. Boy, that's a great position to be in when your product is so highly demanded that you're sold out for 2 years. That's rare to see in markets today, to have a product that's sold out for 2 years. This is the kind of numbers that NVIDIA is reporting, being sold out for their latest generation technology. So this is just one segment of Micron's business overall, but it's great to hear from Micron investors that this product is so highly demanded that they're sold out for 2024 and 2025. And finally, they say they've gained substantial market share in the data center for storage, and they achieved quarterly record revenue with over $1 billion in data center storage SSDs in Q4, and fiscal year 2024 data center storage revenue more than tripled from a year ago. So needless to say, after all of these comments from management, I think we all get the picture that Micron is now in full swing, benefiting from these massive investments in the data centers optimized for AI. And it's great news for Micron investors, to be sure. Hey everyone, so many of you have been asking about my investing strategy, and I'm excited to announce that I've written a book that's available for sale now that describes my 6-step investing framework for evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.